What's up, guys? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hold on. I think I have noise canceling on. All right, that should be better. What's up, Trish, Elizabeth, and Vayu? First ones in. Thank you, guys. On all chat. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Yes, sir. Vayu in the house. Hello, everyone. What's up, Vayu? How are you? What's up, y'all? What's up, Cuzzy Cuz? Super friend. Haven't seen Kyle at all today. I saw Kyle earlier today. Are you Indian? Oh, she's not Indian, but she's like, her boss was Indian, so she knows a lot about India. She's like very knowledgeable about even Bollywood movies. But I love Bollywood music and movies, so I'm trying to learn Hindi. Yeah, Elizabeth, you should try to do what I'm doing, like sub up to some of these Hindi channels, and it actually helps you out. I'm a Punjabi, I speak Punjabi, but stepping into because hang on one second. I'm also trying to learn Hindi. I'm a Punjabi, I speak Punjabi, but stepping into because it's relevant to Punjabi. Yeah, but it's gonna be easy for you to pick that up. What's up, Kyle? I won't be on tonight. Another date. All right, sounds good, Kyle. When you say you won't be on, you mean you're not going to go live right after. Carvana. All right, you set the notification finally. Wait, is it time to end the stream, Carvana? Welcome in. Aisha, Princess Aisha, what's going on? Good to see you. Kyle says hi. What's up, Kyle? Karen, what's up, Karen? I'm back too. Good to see you, Karen. Karen, you know, it's been a while. You've been here for so long, and I feel like it's time. It's time. Welcome to the family, Karen. MST in the house. MST, you got back from church early? What up, fam? I made it. Present, sir. Good to see you, Vayu. Golden Nightmare. What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Kapil, hello. What's up, Kapil? Hello, Mr. America. How are you? I'm doing well. It's such a nice name, Mr. America. Marky Mark in the house, 13th. You actually counted, or did you just pick a random number? Elizabeth with the heart. Hey Mark, how are you? Hello HS. What's up, Trish? Kyle, I'm on a little date tonight. All right, we got to hear more details, Kyle. You can't leave us in the dark like that, man. You know we like the juice. So do you, right? Hello, Aisha. I hit it. It's at the end of the stream. Yeah, probably will be knee deep in pus. Did anyone found Mark the missing person yet? Yes or no? Which one? What are you talking about? Oh, the DGAF and Nolan Pangborn are still missing. They're still at large. MST, yeah, we got out at 8:30. Oh, okay. I'm just glad you made it for the stream. That's awesome, though. You guys went all together. Did you get enough rest, though? You all caught up, MST? Aisha, I had to delete WhatsApp. It's not redirecting all my messages through the app. Where are you inside your house? Yeah, this is inside my house. This is the garage. Let me give you a quick preview of the garage since you haven't seen it before. But that's the garage door. That's Mark's favorite bike. I actually named it after Mark. It's called the Mark. He loves this bike for some reason. He always wants to see it. Yeah, this is the garage. It's not completely finished yet. That's where I'm sitting right now. And then that's the ceilings. And that's the flooring. Got the in-ceiling speakers. I just need to I need to finish it. It's the skim coating that I need to finish, and then priming it and painting it. But yeah, that's the garage. Let me see, where did I leave off? Left off at Carvana, I remember that. It's the end of the stream. Did anyone find Mark the missing person yet? Aisha, were you inside your house? Thanks so much. Of course, Karen. I don't know your name, so call me Mr. America. Vayu, enjoying beer, and here you aren't ready for my answers tonight. No, I want to post a question, guys, because I think maybe you guys can help me out. Here, let me post a question on here. All right. I was gonna ask like if you guys have ever been in a toxic relationship, an obsessive relationship, but you couldn't get out of it. Like, how did you exit? But we'll keep it clean. Let's see. We're available. If AI housekeeping robots were available, would you purchase one and done? Oh shit, but hang on, I wanted to put this as a poll. If AI housekeeping robots Okay, here's the question, guys. I'll catch up on the chat in the meantime. Okay, Mark, comment. I sent you how to drink beer chilled or not chilled. Chilled for sure, Capo. Hi, HS. Moo. What's going on, Catherine? Good to see you. Carvana, nice. Kyle sitting at KFC with the hole at the bottom of his bucket of popcorn chicken, hoping a homeless person digs in. Sorry, I didn't hear your question. It's up on the screen, MST. Nice bike, nice garage. Thanks a lot, little Nicky. Good to see you here, man. Nice, Mark. That's a good idea. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Sadia in the house. Good to see you, Sadia. It's sad about Mark. I'm hoping someone found Mark very, very soon. Mark who? Which Mark are we talking about? Oh, you mean Mark the singer? He's on vacation. The doctor, right? He's on vacation. He's gonna be back. Did the first chicken come or the egg? I have no idea. Mark, your keyboard sounds like a streamer that wiggles his false teeth. Oh, you know that guy, right? That guy gets a crazy amount of views, man. What up, Matt? We got VIP in the house. Matt, sorry I had to leave early on that one. I had to spend some time with the kids. But it was also, I'm glad I got off when I did, man. Koppel, Mark, okay, I just pulled into her driveway. Gotta go, good luck, Kyle. Boing. With the KFC. It's Netflix and chill night. Elizabeth, long time no see. Kyle, I don't like AI nor robots. Carvana, but imagine a housekeeping robot that could clean up your entire house, clean your windows, fold your laundry, like put your laundry in the washing machine and the dryer. All the benefits of that. Hey buddy, Mark, please leave a comment on one of my YouTube videos. I'll reply with the phone number there. Do Americans are racist against Indians? No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, like, it's gonna happen everywhere you go, right? So if you go to any country, you're gonna face racism. So I'd say right now, like, they're very open-minded and very accepting. I mean, you're gonna have it occasionally. I'm not saying it's perfect, but the same way would be like in any country though. Stash Cash in the house. What's going on, Stash? HS, whenever I see your name, man, I want to say it, man, but I don't want to steal your phrase, man. HS, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. Guys, you know Stash Cash, he goes live all the time. I'm a member on his channel. Good dude, man. Carvana, MST, Nick, Stash, Trish. Hey, everyone in the chat. Hey, Matt. No idea gets Mr. Wait, no idea get idea, Mr. America. Make song using my name in it. Stash, hello. When you named your motorcycle Mark. Yeah, I named it Mark because it just reminded me of Mark. Was good, gone by. No, I'm not gonna grab one because if my bot doesn't know where my car keys are, I'm gonna smash it right away, but I can pick one if they know how to make some crazy cocktails. Yeah, I'm saying they could make that as well. They can make cocktails as well. I wouldn't trust a housekeeping robot. Have any of you guys ever owned one of those robotic vacuum cleaners? I've owned two of them. I've owned one, the brand name is Niato, and the second one was, I believe it was iRobot or something like that. A Roomba. But both of them sucked. Like they just sit around like paperweights now. Like I have one in the garage, and occasionally I'll run it, but it always gets stuck on something or another. Even though there's like nothing to get stuck on. I want a male housekeeper. Hey Carvana, I sub to your channel. Hello Qatari. Thanks Stash. All right, so let's read the poll. If AI housekeeping robots were available, would you purchase one? 54% said yes. 46% said no. I would go on the yes. Just because I feel like it would be just way too convenient. I know it wouldn't be perfect, but anything that reduces like some of the chores would be great. I love an AI housekeeper. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly, right, Matt? I had an iHome. Exactly. It was a total waste of money. And when the Roomba was terrible, I was like, all right, maybe it was just that brand. So then I fell for it with another one. And that was a big mistake. Like in the beginning, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But I'm just glad I didn't recommend it to anyone. Like whenever I recommend things, guys, I'm like Oprah, man. You get one, you get one, you get one. No, but in all seriousness, if I recommend something, I stand by it though. Like tea tree oil, a bidet. There are many robots like AI in China. Yeah, and Princess, I know it's a big deal in China, like where you just see them, I mean, you can see them delivering food over here as well in certain areas. But they use it a lot more in China. And that's the reason that we're not like even allowing it in the US, which sucks. Stash has subscribed to your channel in return. That's awesome. You're gonna like it over there, Carvana. Stash is a good dude. I think he bounced though. That thing bumps into something, goes the opposite way, and never comes back to exactly MST. It gets all confused, like it got hit in the head, and it's just like, all right, now where do I go? Does the robot sleep with you a few times a month for a few extra bucks? Dedicated angler. What's up, dedicated angler? Do you like fishing? You know what? I do like fishing, but I've only been fishing once. I do want to go more often. I'm guessing by your name, like that's what you do often, an angler. Well, welcome to the live stream. Where are you located? Where are you from? Aisha says hi. All right, guys, now that we have 50-50, that's crazy that we have a 50-50 vote. I'm gonna do another question now, right? And it'll be on a completely different topic, all right? Actually, you know what? I gotta pull it up over here. Can you differentiate? Is there AI usage in this live? So what? What is the biggest misconception people first new people? All right, so here's the next question. What is the biggest misconception new people have about you? So like you just met someone, what's the first thing that they misjudge about you? Let me see. If not, I'm cleaning. If not, I'm keeping my cleaning lady. Oh, you have a cleaning lady coming in, so you're good, man. But I mean, I guess if you could save, you don't really care about savings, so it doesn't really matter for you. I think you would just keep it as is. Princess Aisha says hi. Circle of Protection. What's going on, Circle? Welcome to the live stream. I'm waiting for the day technology delivers a device that allows those who cannot speak to communicate effortlessly. Dude, that would be awesome, man. Giving voice to their thoughts and ensuring that they're truly heard. But Vayu, I remember seeing that before. Like, you remember, I know it was perfected after this, but remember that guy, what was it, Steven Spielberg? Who was the guy that, the Batman, not the Batman, the Superman guy who was in a wheelchair? And I mean, with his, it was a robotic voice, but it's come a long way since then, where it's like it actually attaches, like there's anodes that attach to your brain. I don't know if some of it is implanted, but it actually is a voice for people who are nonverbal. Kaporal, Harry Potter, what's going on, Kaporal? Welcome to the live stream. I can't believe that answer for the robot was 50-50. Mark, Nolan did not shoot Kennedy. We need to pin that. And it sucks that we lost him. Maybe he created a new screen name and that's how we lost him. Carvana is retracted. What'd she retract? Let me see if I could do a little digging. See what Carvana is taking back. No, it doesn't show me. People think I'm dumb Indian, but actually I'm a smart Indian. Yeah, well, Kapo, you don't have to prove that to anyone. You know, if you know it on the inside, that's all that matters. MST, they automatically think I'm not nice at all. So you have resting, would you call that RBF? Right, resting bitch face. I remember we did something like this before. Maria Gutierrez, what's up, Maria? How you doing? Welcome. Right edits, please show me your biceps. I ain't gonna flex these guns for you. What's up, right? Welcome to the live stream. MST, like the live. That's right, guys. Just in case you forgot, please hit the like button. Appreciate it. Catherine, Billy Elliot, what do you call Spanish cow? Hey, Billy, what do you? Oh, you're asking Billy Elliot. That I'm a B, but I'm actually nice. Okay, so you and MST both have the same issue. India time, 6:42 a.m. Oh, you're up early, Aisha. A muchacho cow. Wow, HS, you're so optimistic. Of course I am, man. You have to be optimistic in this world. You know, like, what's the point of being negative and putting yourself down unnecessarily? Hail Carvana goddess. I'd say I'm trying to think of the answer to, because I haven't answered these questions myself. Like, I just write it down, but I never think about that. I'd say the biggest misconception new people have about you. When I was younger, it would be that they would think that I couldn't speak English. So they would like talk to me real slow and I'd be like, no, I was born here. Then that stopped happening like after elementary school. But as an adult, I think a lot of people think I'm wealthy. So they'll talk to me about things and I'm like, all right, you know, like I can't afford that. Hello all, and same issue. People think I'm mean and stuck up. I never get mean or stuck up. I would say I'm approachable, even though I shouldn't be approachable. But what's up, Sarah? Good to see you. I'm okay, thank you. How are you, HS? Maria, I'm doing well. It was a good day, so I did that live stream, which felt great, you know, just to vent to you guys and kind of just, you know, get it all out of my system. And then after that, we went out for dinner. We went for Italian food. So it was my wife, my kids, and my 15-year-old daughter's. It's basically the daughter of my friend who hooked my wife and I up. She was my childhood friend. So her daughter is actually sleeping over because they're going to the Benson Boone concert tomorrow. So they're super excited about that. But anyway, so we had dinner over there. Then we got back. Then they had a dance party over here. They were doing, like, you know, that video game thing where you have to follow the steps. And then the park, we did the park also, and then that was it. I'm okay, thank you. How are you, HS? What's up, security? What's up, APOC? Good to see you, brother. Dude, I heard the good news about Mason, man. That's awesome, man. Vayu, I think the biggest misconception people have about me is that I won't nick their beer. Mark, nobody believes I'm a mod here. No, you're actually one of the head mods, man. That I'm a man whore for sure. You are a man whore, APOC. You're the biggest man whore I know, and I don't even know you personally, but I could tell you're a man whore. BMG in the house. Hello, HS. Mark, how you doing, BMG? How's your day going? How about you guys? How's your day going? Yo, BMG Carvana, your Indian voice impression is hilarious. Yeah, it is pretty spot on. It was so spot on that YouTube took one of my shorts and it dubbed it in English. And so my wife was watching it on her phone and she's like, why did you dub it? And I was like, I didn't dub it. It automatically dubbed over my voice and said it was Bengali. And I was like, what the heck? And all that time I didn't know. It's been a good day. That's awesome, BMG. But tell me more. You can't just say it's been a good day. Some people think I am not normal because of my learning disability. Well, you seem pretty normal to me, and who cares if you're not normal? I mean, it's good to be weird. It's good to be different. I think that's why we all get along so well, you know, because we're built differently. We're unique. We're the way we're supposed to be. APOC wears a condom to church. Hi, Gan, Mark. Just to church, I'm wearing one now. Tio Singh in the house, you're late. Where's your late note? I need a doctor's note, Tio Singh. By the way, a few more days, guys, and Tio Singh is going to be a married man with the ball and chain. Exciting stuff, man. MST, and then we have a couple who's also getting married, right? Am I right? No, it's Vayu. Vayu that's getting married in, I believe he said August. I'm not sure. August or September? Hi, sorry I'm late. Welcome to the group. I'm not normal either. Exactly. None of us are normal. Zero. I remember when I was younger, I always wanted to be normal. I was like, you know what? I feel very different. I felt very different inside. And I was like trying my best to be normal, but I didn't have to try it. You know, like if you kind of like, if somebody had told me, I think the best advice, and this I didn't get this through like online or anything. This was somebody that I met at a wedding in Hong Kong, and this guy basically goes, you remember when I told you that there was this guy who asked for advice about his height, and he goes, you know, I'm 5'5", I feel really short. I hate being this short. Everyone makes fun of me. I don't think I could get girls. And then he's like, what should I do? And I'm like, just embrace yourself, like love yourself for who you are. And then I told you guys the next day, I was like, what I wish I said to him was, when you're older, like imagine that you're like 70 years old and you're thinking back at this. Do you feel like you wasted your time stressing out about something you can't change? You know, do you wish you would have embraced it earlier? And so I wish I would have said that to him, but I'm not sure if he ever came back. But that's the same advice that I gave to myself. Like when I heard that piece of advice, it helped me with so many other things. Hi, bro, you seem like a chill guy. By the way, I'm the guy that his phone got stolen. Dude, I remember you, man, but it wasn't Zero, man. You had a different name. I got a new phone. I got a S21, just stumbled on your line. Oh, no, never mind. I thought you were someone else. There was somebody else who had a different incident. But your phone got stolen some weeks ago. I got the new phone. I got an S21's a nice phone, man. But that's awesome. We meet again, Zero, man. Welcome. Welcome back, man. Good to have you back. And congrats on your new phone. Hi, MST, APOC Tio. Welcome back, Zero. Guest, thank you, HS. Appreciate it. Of course, Maria. Answer to the question, I honestly don't know. I don't ask. Well, you don't hear it. Like, you don't hear it from other people. BMG, hi, Zero. Speaking of well, hello, Aish. Hello, APOC. Well, anyway, I'm starting my own business. After nearly 6 years of experience, I'm now taking the next step into Forex signals and account management. Yo, Vayu, what do you think about AI controlling basically stock trading? Have you used any of it? Or are you using that for your business? Basically AI, like an AI trading platform? But that's awesome that you're doing it on your own, bro. But as long as you have, my best piece of advice for you would be make sure you have that corporate structure where you have that discipline. Before you start your own business, make sure that you can get up on time every day, no matter what. Just because it's your own business, you can't just be like, you know, I own it, so I can go in late or, you know, end early or whatever. Like you have to take it like as if it's not your own business, but you want to grow it. I'm now taking the next step for Forex signals and account management. But I like that, man. Congrats to you, man. I think you'll be very successful. You seem like a smart dude. And I'm not just saying that, bro. APOC, your name, Zero Man. It was me, bro. I remember now, Zero Man. Can I get a upgraded mod? You can't get modded any higher, bro. Hardik, I'm doing not so bad, gaining subscribers. That's awesome, Carvana. Carvana, I remember you wanted to go live. When is that happening? You already have over the required amount. My name is James Aisha. MST says hi. I was being bullied when I was a kid. Yeah, I think all of us were bullied at some point or another. It's part of life. Nope, Tio, you're blue. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like all that bullying, Maria, does make you stronger, though. It makes you the person you are today, you know? Like, I feel like I'm well equipped to be able to handle myself. Whereas, like, if I didn't have all that bullying when I was younger, maybe I wouldn't have, you know? So I think that bullying really helped me with, like, taking self-defense courses or just being able to use my words better, you know? Like, all these things did shape me to be the man that I am today. So I wouldn't even take any of that back, you know? Sorry, guys, I'm listening in. I'm serving the boys a late dinner. All good, MST. Hi, Tio. Hi, Alicia. James, you told me your name, but I forgot it. Sorry, Tio. There is a little. That I'm real Smurf is... Oh, wait. That I'm real Smurf is the misconception people have about me. What's up, Ron? How you doing, brother? Good to have you on, man. Oliver J.S. Moore. You should do adverts for men's grooming equipment. Hey, maybe someday, Oliver. You never know, right? Wow, I was thinking only I'm the person who is bullied for no reason. No, man, everybody goes through it at one point in their life or another. Unless you're one of the very few, like you guys all remember the cool kids, you know, like there's always like one or two cool kids that were in your class that were just the ones that would bully others, but they were just looked at as really cool, you know? Very rare, but I don't think any of us were. Maybe some of you were, but I definitely wasn't. I was the nerd. I wasn't a bully. I stood up for kids. Same here, APOC. But I only started standing up when I started learning self-defense, and then I was like, you know, if someone picked on my cousin or my brother, you know. But then my brother is jacked, man. My brother is like a lot bigger than I am. So we couldn't even have like fights amongst ourselves anymore. No more. The sibling rivalry ended at that point. I'm really nervous. What are you nervous about, Tio? You don't have to be nervous, man. This is a great step in life. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Aditya, as long as you're in love with that person and it seems like you are, you're good, man. Aditya, you look like Sundar Pichai. I am Sundar Pichai, Aditya. I'm just testing YouTube Live. You know that Google owns YouTube, right? So I'm undercover boss right now, Aditya. Making sure everything is good, everything is working properly, you know? And I had lamb yesterday. Damn, man, that's good, man. Aisha, it's okay. I'm unforgettable. Evening, HS. Evening to you, Ron. Good to have you on, man. Thanks for always joining in and showing some support. Kapil, and Ron, I haven't heard any constructive criticism lately. APOC, we need a leader of your type in our country. By the way, guys, and you know that, right? Like, I really do appreciate constructive criticism, like whether it's audio, video, or like ideas, or if you feel like it's getting boring with certain things or whatever, like you guys got to tell me these things because you guys make this channel, right? So if it keeps you guys interested, it works for the channel, you know? So always feel free to chime in. James, please subscribe to and I wouldn't take it personally. James, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm not going live HD because the internet is wild. It is wild, Carvana. You heard what happened earlier today, right? So there was a lot of drama. MST, I was a cool kid, but never bullied anyone. So MST, you were never bullied? HT, I want a housekeeper that looks like you. I was a cheerleader too, and I played basketball. Oh, so you were really popular. You were one of the really cool kids, probably that the guys couldn't talk to. I used to chill with everybody, even the rockers. Rapper, Goddess, what's going on, Rapper? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? Everyone became busy because of the internet. Yeah, I gotta say, the socializing it has been really impacted by the internet. But I think it's a lot easier. If you guys think about it, back in your time, don't you wish Don't you wish the dating scene was also available, like where you could just swipe right and swipe left? You know, that was pretty cool. I mean, you don't have to go through the fear of rejection, even though it does shape you, it does help you. But it is convenient. Carvana, just make sure you got some good mods. Exactly. Smurf, I'll think, yeah, you got to mod me, Carvana. I got your back. Smurf, I'll think about it. Rapper, hi. What's up, Rapper? APOC always appreciates you, man. Hi. I'm going to call you Cap. I can't pronounce that. I'm so nervous about the wetness. Tio, that doesn't sound right. You're getting married and you're nervous about the wet? It's good if it's wet, bro. That's what you're looking for. You should do shirtless Saturday streams. Yeah, that'd be the day you guys see me shirtless. Wedding, goddess, can you walk on my back? I'm learning a lot here. Oh, that's great, Maria. That's the point of this channel, right? I didn't want a dumb channel like where you don't walk away learning something or having interesting, stimulating brain conversations. I think that it's just fun that way, you know, like you can go to sleep better that way, you know, like when you just have interesting conversations instead of feeling like you didn't learn anything, where it's just like brain rot. I didn't ever get bullied, but I had 2 older brothers in school that were on the football team. All right, so you had backup too. You had bodyguards as well. Koppel, APOC, okay, you can call me KP, or hang on one second. Anything that you wish to desire. APOC, Epic, Mustache. What's up, David Solomon? Welcome to the live. So I was little known in school. How bad were you, MST, when you were younger? I just want women to chase me like they did in the old days. I feel like you, Ron, so it's Ron, APOC, who else is like looking for a girl? Like single, ready to mingle. Mason. I always had the trees at lunchtime. I don't know if Mark is looking though. I always had trees in the at lunchtime. Puff, puff, pass. Yeah, you were definitely one of the chill ones. I meant wedding. Okay, wedding, all right. Yeah, that was the wrong word to use. You're nervous about the wedding. Everything's gonna go fine, man. I think the less you stress about it, the smoother it'll go. Try not to be like me. I was very stiff during my wedding, during the events, because I can't dance well. And with the camera, like we hired a whole camera crew and all that stuff. We had a lot of people at Indian weddings, right? So it was, I felt, and I'm not a camera person, believe it or not, right? Even though you guys see me on live stream, but usually I hate the camera. But you know, now I'm getting a little used to it. I've never been in front of the camera this much in my life. Like if you look at our pictures and stuff, I'm usually the one that's taking the pictures, not in the pictures. So anyway, my point is that don't be so stiff. Remember that you're gonna watch these videos, or your kids are gonna watch these videos or look at these pictures. So just loosen up, relax yourself. Tio, I don't know if you drink, you know, but don't get wasted. But maybe you just need a little to, you know, oil up the joints. Aisha, I sub, don't be afraid to drop those digits. Damn, APOC, smooth. Rapper, sure, value. I built everything on my own without relying on AI. Over the journey, I turned 12K into 212K. So yes, I know how to play the charts. Damn, bro. Clients from Italy encouraged me to turn my experience into a business. Value, where do I sign up, brother? I trade myself, and I also have an FA that handles that. But I wouldn't mind some, I don't mind like basically paying a percentage. Thank you, David. HD, you'd be my first mod. Thanks a lot, Carvana, appreciate that. MST, I was horrible, dude. Oh, you were? You were one of those crazy, because you got a lot of attention, I guess. So you were a wild one, wild one. What about Frat Friday, where you can't end the stream until you fart the same number of likes? Well, I can't. I don't think that would ever happen, man. I don't think you guys would hear me fart on stream. MST, but I mean, yeah, I would definitely hold back from doing that, man. That's pretty embarrassing. I never carry, but you won't see me picking my nose on stream. I see a lot of people doing that where they just start digging, you know, and like they have no clue that they're doing it, or they just don't care. And I'm like, how do you not know that you're digging your nose in front of everybody? I never carried my books. That was like my one thing that I always feared, having a booger and walking into class or taking a picture or whatever and just having like a, you know, something hanging out. I never carried books. Oh, you were definitely the cool one if you carried no books to class. Jasper is rocking. Where you been, Jasper? It's been a while, bro. How you doing, man? Welcome. James MST, I like that. Rakesh Sharma, misconception new people have about me. I am the messiah humanity is waiting for. Damn, Rakesh. Talk about a big head, man. Carvana, good evening, Jasper. Next question, please. Yes, sir. Yes, boss. Next question. Let's see. Hang on. Let's put this one in the garbage. And let's go to poll. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? There you go. And the next question following this, you can answer it in the same one. How did you get out if yes? MST never carries the books carry MST. What's up, David? Like done. Thanks a lot, Rakesh Sharma. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, Jasper, liquid courage. Mark ain't into shattering his calm life with some girlfriend. No thanks. Too much to lose. Yeah, but Mark, it's got to be like probably get a little lonely at times, you know, where you just need a little loving. I have never had alcohol before. Damn, man. But I did smoke. All right. So you were smoking cigarettes or weed? And good for you, Tio. I mean, like, to each its own. But as long as you're just not too stiff on your wedding day. Otherwise, maybe one shot maybe might loosen you up. Carvana Hardik, you're becoming my favorite streamer. Thanks a lot, Carvana. You look like Jeff Goldblum. I am Jeff Goldblum. I retired from Hollywood. I announced it, and this is what I wanted to do with my life. You know, I'm tired of the public eye, tired of the paparazzi. So I'm tired of putting my life at risk. You know, it's a occupational hazard working with dinosaurs. Those velociraptors, those T-Rexes, I mean, they have some sharp talons. So yeah, here I am. But keep it on the down low, right? I don't want everyone to know who I am. Aman H, bro, bro, crazy looking. What's going on, Matlock Roy? Welcome to the live. I know sleep all night and I go penting house. You go into the penthouse? Aman, Tio, are you calling yourself Jay? Why? Hang on one second. Why? When I shave my sack, it always grows back. It just meant to grow back. Oh, hero, my name Jim. But don't get me wrong, I made a lot of people cool that weren't at all. Oh, that's sweet, MST. No, I mean, but I click J. Oh, you did smoke joints then. Hey, it's you. What's up, Peter Dread? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? If I saw people being left out or I'd chill with them till everyone knew them. Hey, that's really awesome of you. Carvana, yes, I've been in a toxic relationship. I got out because he cheated. Oh, that sucks. Well, what did you do, like in a hypothetical situation where, you know, you walk away and the person doesn't leave you alone? What is the answer to that? I take the needs to the parties. Peter, you're one of the few live streams who's chill. Hey, thanks a lot, Peter. Appreciate it, man. And welcome. Nice to have you here. Just want to know where you're joining us from. I had an online relationship recently that was incredibly toxic. Yes, cut him out of my life in a surgical fashion. Okay, but what do you do when you try to cut them out, but they just don't leave? Like they're just always, you know, lingering or always talking about you or, you know, like always trying to conversate with you. What do you do in that case? Bro, come breakfast. What's going on, Aman? I was in a toxic relationship. She's always pooed the bed. Ew, man. Super toxic, infected one of my... Dude, that's gross, bro. That is really nasty. Weed, but I quit, but I might get wasted on my wedding night. Yeah, you don't need to get wasted, man. But maybe just, you know, loosen up a little, you know, because I want you to have a good time, but still be in your senses. Rakesh Sharma, wait a minute, is that a wig? No, it's not a wig, it's my hair. Well, my mom is kind of toxic, so kinda. Okay, Well, I guess it's kind of, but I mean, I meant like a relationship, you know, kind of like a friendship or every relationship becomes toxic sooner or later. That's not true, Rakesh. I feel like sometimes, usually in adulthood, you don't experience that. That hairline looks odd. It is an odd hairline, I know, because I have it. It goes like this, and then it goes like this. It's kind of like a peak, but a weird peak. Imperfections, my friend, imperfections. Most toxic was my relationship with alcohol. Yeah, but Mark, do you have any issues with it now? As far as it like being toxic, or do you feel like you have it under control? I come early, Los Angeles, I sleep Los Angeles Road. I've experienced walking away, but not being left alone too. I just told him, I'm a nun now. Hey, I gotta try that. I used to have a toxic relationship using drugs like coke, opiates, even meth. I still do, but I used to. Wait, what do you mean you still do? First you said I used to have these relationships, but now you still do. I'm a little lost. I got out of jail today. Congratulations, Peter. Shout out to Peter for getting out of jail. The worst part is Fent, but also the best. A wig. Bro, 18, parents angry. Why are your parents angry, man? I wasn't expecting it so soon, so I'm feeling all right. Florida, I found out my ex set fire to something, and that's why there were lighters everywhere. Oh, I'm glad you're out of that relationship, man. Hopefully your ex is not the person you're marrying, man, right? And you did say ex, so I think that answers the question. It's a love-hate relationship. I love the drugs, but my body, money, and mind doesn't. Well, what the fuck do they know? Well, you know what, Hero, I feel like, I'll call you Jim. Jim, you'll know when it's time, man. Nobody's gonna be able to tell you. You'll know and you'll do something about it when you're ready. In our house, in all the drawers, almost all my friends used to loot me. None of them is to help me. I used to, but I still do too. Okay, I want to bring change to this FX. Far too many scammers, and I want to build something based on trust rather than grow alongside my clients, then profit from them. Therefore, I've priced it at just $375 per year. Dude, you'd be making more money if you were doing the 1%. Like that's what they take right now. Like, so basically they take your net worth and they take 1% of your net worth. And I mean, I feel like that's more profitable than $375 a year if you're doing that well. But hey, if that's where you want to start, then nothing wrong with that. You know, build your clientele, gain that trust, you know, and then change your payment structure, like once you're a little larger. So I get that. Tio, she's in jail. When I tell someone it's over, they already know. There's no further discussion. It's non-negotiable. I am direct and to the point. Yes, and I tried that, direct and to the point, but it's not stopping, Trish. Does the 375 come with heroin, pyro? Been clean 12 years off opiates. Gym life is so much better, bro. Just saying. That's awesome, man. Congrats to you, APOC. Are you straight? Yes, I am straight, and I'm happily married with 3 kids, 3 daughters, ages 4, 5, and 15, Aaron. Welcome to the live stream. Live stream, Double Profits, India people. I never stayed with anyone after they were toxic. Yeah, so the moment you noticed that they were toxic, you walked away. But I'm sure you probably had quite a few stalkers, MST. So how did you get out of that? How do you get out of that situation? If silence is not working, how are you getting out of it? How long have you been streaming? I have been streaming for about 4 months now. Maria, my stepdad, and my mom has been toxic. He physically hit my mom, and my mom verbally, mentally abused me. Oh man, so it's like the snowball effect, right? Like where she was getting abused, and then in return, she was abusing you, which is really sad, but very common though. I noticed like if my wife and I would have an argument when we were younger with my first daughter, she would then get angry at my eldest daughter because she was the only child. And I'd be like, I spoke to her about it and I was like, you know what, we need to cut this out because it's just snowballing. And she didn't realize it at the time, you know, like, but I mean, then I was like, all right, we need to just basically, when we have our arguments, just resolve it, just so that it doesn't carry over and then, impact my daughter. Exactly, I can quit when I'm dead or OD. Best thing about ODing, you don't even know it. Man, don't say that, Jim, man. I'd like to see you around, brother. That's sad stuff that you're thinking that way, man. Like, I hopefully, you come to your senses when you're ready and you kick that habit. Mr. America, this is what I'm going through in my life right now. That's why I prefer to be alone and not expect anything from anyone. Or you're going through a toxic relationship right now and you can't get rid of the person. Are we both talking about the same person? That's why I prefer to be alone and not expect anything from anyone. No, I get it, Aisha. It sucks when you're in that situation. Think of it like sleeping, but forever. Now, that's not good, Jim. APOC, BRP, that's fucked up for real. Under control. And by the way, Aisha, if you feel like discussing it over here, by all means, look, nobody knows you personally, so you're anonymous. So we can actually, be your ear and basically help you out maybe, or maybe it'll just help you vent. You already know all of us in here. Under control, had to stay completely sober for 6 years to start dating it again. Start doing it again, I think. Under control, had to stay completely sober for 6 years to start doing it again. Never more than 2 drinks a day, and I don't drink if I'm feeling negative in any way, and I don't drink oh, that's awesome, man. So you basically took those 6 years to fine-tune yourself, to adjust all the dials, tweak everything to perfection, and then now you're like, all right, now I can do 2 drinks a day, but not when I'm down, because then I'm just basically using it as a crutch. That's awesome, Mark. APOC, bro, Silent Night. I've been in a toxic relationship and they were filming me. Oh man, that's freaking creepy, Silent Night. Good night, H. Good night, Boston Bill. Thanks for dropping by. Always popping by. Boston Bill always does that drive-by. Good to see you, Boston Bill. Thanks a lot, man. Saying no Batidao. Batidao? I don't know what song that is. I stayed in a toxic relationship because of lust. Hey, that's all right. I mean, Matt, I think I know which one you're talking about too, man. That was the dime, right? That was the one where you were like this is the gorgeous one. A pus tester tongue. I sent my brother to fix it. You sent one of your bodyguards, like, go take care of business. Can I borrow your brother for a minute? Good night, chat. I hope you all sleep well. Good night, Boston. APOC, Aisha, you want to be alone? No. If you want to live life peacefully, then living alone is right, Mr. America. I agree, but living alone sometimes also, I guess when you have enough time off, that's when you start to feel lonely, and then you feel like, you want to be in a relationship. Which type of relationship? Let's just say a friendship or, a relationship like a girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever. Something like that, RB2. Being sober sucks, you can admit it. Yes, much better than addiction. But more enjoyable, LOL, than you wouldn't have abused the drugs to begin with, dum-dum. Jim, I agree with you in this sense. I used to drink daily. I quit maybe a little over 4 years ago, right, when my daughter was born. And I missed it. I missed it because all my friends that I would hang out with, we would do fun stuff, and I knew I couldn't hang out with them anymore, and I missed the spontaneity. So even after I quit, I didn't go out for a long time, didn't go out to any social events or anything. And then even when I did go out, after like I'd say a year, when I felt comfortable going out, I only wanted to hang out with the drunk friends because they're fun, like they're spontaneous. They talk about silly stuff. It's not about like work, or it's not about, sizing you up and seeing how much money you make or whatever. It's just fun, stupid shit, So sometimes it would be fun. And then later on, like, I was just like, all right, like it's getting kind of boring because I'm not drunk also, So yes, I do agree. It is fun when you're, under a substance. But it is also a lot clearer. Like I feel like I have a better understanding of myself while I'm sober. I feel a lot cleaner as well. I feel like I respect myself now. Like I'm not. And you know what? If I wasn't drinking like heavily, like to the point like when I say I was drinking every night, I would have 2 drinks like Mark does. But then again, on the weekends, when the weekends would come, I would go heavy. And I couldn't do that. And the only thing that was holding me back was my kids. So I felt like shit, like when I had to get up in the morning and, and they're like, Dad, come on, let's play or whatever. And I'm there with the hangover, And I'm like, I'm not even giving them my all. Like, why did I bring them into the world if I'm going to be like that, So it was eating me up inside. And that's when I was just like, I'm done. So I guess I get where you're coming from with that. But like I said, whenever you're ready, take care of Boston Bill. It was a girl, I find her boyfriend, worked like magic. A little part of me, I'll save it for later. Boston, I'm going in for rotor cuff surgery tomorrow or Saturday. Keep me in your prayers for Boston Bill, guys. Let's all send our prayers to Boston Bill. Really cool dude. As you guys know, he helps a lot of people out, a lot of drug addicts out, where he helps them rehab and find shelter. Really cool guy, and he hurt himself, so he's going in for surgery. So our prayers are out for you, Boston Bill. Be safe, and please keep us posted as well, man. Vayu Kapoor, no, I've never been in a toxic relationship. I met the right girl. We made it work, and now I'm going to marry her. Simple as that. Vayu, was this your first girlfriend? Jim, you wouldn't want to know, bro. Nolan, hanging with Hafa. Being alone gives me peace. Hey, that's great, Aisha. That is awesome. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. I knew I was like a monkey though. Like I needed a branch to branch, like I'd get out of one relationship and then I needed to get into another one and then another one when I was younger. And then finally, I found the right one, but I couldn't be alone. Talk in your Indian voice and say, hi, Karvan, how are you? I can't do it on demand. LOL. Excuse me, because I feel like I'm on the spotlight. I can't do things on the spotlight. Excuse me, when you're going through OD and it lasts a long time, man. No, I know how that would feel. I haven't OD'd on anything. I'm talking about strictly alcohol. I haven't OD'd. The only drug I've tried was weed. You need help with addiction, check me out. Boston Bill, recovery specialist, and mental health. I cover it also. Girl, yo, speak me. What up, Aman? APOC, you really think my comments were serious? Dark humor, bud. Been clean off opiates since 2019 when my best friend passed away, but I can admit getting high was fun as fuck. To be honest, the weed smoking was not the best memories. Alcohol were the best memories. Weed was kind of boring. Alcohol was just like the fun stuff, You know what? I'm going to put that up as my next question, guys. Was weed time more fun or was alcohol more fun in your younger days? Pour your heart out, zero judgment on here. Exactly, MST. 819 sub my channel, recovery. What's up, Forrest? Welcome. Good to see you back. I remember seeing you in the very beginning and you've gone MIA, man. How's everything going? Boston, I'm sub to you. Thank you, but I don't use anymore. 6 years clean. Good night, Matt. I smoke bud. Oh, wait, is Matt going to bed? Good night, Matt. I didn't see your message, bro. Jim, I still smoke bud, but after a while, opiates just turn into feelings, normal, not sick. But drug use in general, or moderation, much funnier than complete sobriety now if you have control issues. Yeah, but I think that at some point you're gonna have to go for complete sobriety when you are ready, man. And then you'll be like, hey, this is fun, man. And I kind of remember all the stupid shit that I was doing, and I can't do anything about it. I can't go back and change that, but I like that I'm learning more about myself now instead of trying to. You kind of use all these drugs just to like sweep things under the rug. That's the way I felt with the alcohol. Howdy, Jeff Goldblum. What's going on, John Roberts? Jeff Brownblum in the house. Nice to meet you. Jack Slayer, Dragon Match Phase. So you say, please drink some water. Mr. America, please give some. Hang on one second. Let me drink some water. You're right. Thank you for that. Please give me some milk. Whoa. My mom's so evil. I always felt she hated me. She told me things that really hurt me and that broke me. Well, Maria, it seems like she was intentionally trying to mentally mess you up, like scramble your brain. And don't ever give her the power to do that. I feel like just by talking about it probably makes you feel better, but don't let her win by giving her what she wanted, if that makes any sense. That person only has power to, exactly. That person only has power if you allowed the power to annoy you. Yeah, but Trish, in this situation, you guys know what's going on. You know, I know you're always aware of things. A lot of you guys know what's going on. When, what I don't understand in this situation is I have all these text messages, everything that would clearly destroy this person. Like I could put every single thing from start to finish, every single thing. So this person is basically digging their own grave, right? And I'm holding back from doing that. Why? Because I'm just, and I guarantee you, a lot of you guys would have already exposed all of this stuff. You would have been like, I'm done with this shit. You know, I can't tolerate this stuff. I've walked away calmly. I've been very patient. I've never once ever in my life told anyone not to go to his channel. I can swear on that. And to start those rumors really, really upset me, you know, like saying that I was basically telling people not to go over that. Never once did I say that. The whole StreamYard thing, I reached out to him trying to coordinate so that I could change the password. I have everything over text message, which is all bullshit on his end, you know? And it's frustrating me because at first I let it slide. I said, you know what? If you ignore it, it'll go away. It just never would go away. It still won't go away. Anywhere I go, it just seems like that person is, and this is a grown man. This is a grown man. It makes absolutely no sense. And I mean, like, I just feel like just basically, who's that guy? I forgot his name. Snowden, Edward Snowden. I feel like just opening up the files and just putting it out there, and I guarantee you, or if this person knows that I'm willing to do that, it would definitely shut them up, you know? But I feel like so petty doing that because it would destroy a lot of things for this person, you know? Subscriber-wise, maritally, a lot of things would go down, you know? Because you guys are not aware of the things that you know, I was tolerating on my end. And I didn't sign up for that. So I've just been very patient. I've been very quiet. And I haven't been disrespectful to him. I just lost it a little today. That was the worst I've ever been today. And that was, I think that I handled it pretty well. But I'm to that point, you know? For instance, I can use Coke or drink in the weekends and have a great time. But when it gets to a point where all of you do and you can control it, that's when it's an issue. Helen's Basement, being sober is fun. It's real nice to be not be dependent on shit. I agree, MST. It is nice to know that you don't need anything, but I do need to vape though. My tell no take heart on I funner, bro. Okay, Aman. You was an addict talking about someone having control issues. Who, me? I think you guys, you're talking MST, right? I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. What's up, John Roberts? Indian Pound, blah. Now that could be because alcohol and Coke aren't my drugs of choice, but sure, addiction is bad, but you can be addicted and abuse anything. Yeah, that's true. I was an addict, so were you, remember? I wasn't an addict, man. All I used was weed. That's all I tried in my entire life. I don't understand the question, Karen. Karen, have you ever been in a toxic relationship? And if so, if yes, how did you get out? I can't believe that 71% of you have been in a toxic relationship. That seems like it's a normal then, but 30% is reasonable, but that's pretty crazy. I respect that, Boston. You're in my prayers. Thanks, H. Of course I will. Search Matt's property for Nolan. That's funny, man. We gotta replace the pinned message, man. Hello, everyone. Nice show, security. Thanks a lot, Amy. Nice to have you on here. How's everything going? How's your day going? 7:20 in India. All right, so you guys are just waking up. Karen, where are you right now? Dylan, hello, Amy. India time 7:17. I can still use in moderation APOC. Can you? Getting out of addiction doesn't have to mean you have to be 100% clean 24/7. I agree. I think the best way to do it is like wean yourself off of it. I never OD. I was answer to whoever said that When you OD, it's quick and you die. Also, May 19, thank you. She was my first girlfriend, and now we're getting married. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's a real love story about you. I just hope that you never go through a point in life where you're just like, damn, man, I didn't get to explore what's out there. So right now, it's very easy to say, no, man, this is the one. I love this one. But later on, at some point, you have that doubt crosses your mind where you go, wait a second, I didn't explore enough, you know? Or I kind of wish I did, or I kind of wish I missed out, you know? So I hope you don't go through that. Both I love the weed and cold Budweiser beer. First, change your question, friend. You're right. Let me do that. All right. So we have 26 votes. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? 69% says yes. 31% said no. Man, we live in a messed up world where we have to deal with toxic relationships. I just never thought I'd deal with one at the age of 46 with another grown man, 45 years old. But it is what it is. It's the world of YouTube, guys. Next question. Let's see. Okay. When do you feel the most like yourself? Okay, when do you feel the most like yourself? And guys, don't give me a simple answer. I want to hear like the whole thing, you know, like when I do this and why, you know, like this is when I feel most like myself and this is why. Thank you, Aisha, by the way, for reminding me, and Vayu for reminding me earlier. I still smoke bud, I drink on occasion, I still do coke occasionally, fuck, I'll even pop a perk. But I now know my limits after feeling what withdrawal feels like. That's good, man. Yeah, that withdrawal is a killer, man. I hear that people can die from withdrawals. Maria, that's why they have like Suboxone or something like that. I didn't have many relationships. I was too shy. Most guys, they liked me, were shy too. Okay, got it. So you were surrounded by shy men, and so they didn't know how to approach you. I sub to you, Boston. मैं तो इतना बोलती हूँ अकेले इन्हें hey hang on yeah बदलो इसलिए okay, got it. Okay, got it. Makes sense, Aisha. There used to be nothing like smoking a blunt with a stiff drink in the other hand. But now I'm so over it. Now I'm so over it and I love it. Well, good for you, MST. Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you as well, John Roberts. Gabby, what's up? Hey, Maria. How you doing, Gabby? Welcome to the live. Hey, John Roberts. You drink water. Do you put ice cubes in your water? No, I don't put any ice cubes in my water. I feel like then you get a sore throat. Jim, I have time of complete sobriety. Had a year of zero bud, alcohol, even sugar. Gym bro diet didn't make me feel any happier. Smoking bud occasionally. A drink on Saturday takes the edge off. Om Singh in the house. What's going on, Om? Good to see you, brother. Om Singh's going to be going live soon. He's just trying to get his subs up. So I'm going to pin him on the bottom, guys, in case you haven't subbed to him. He's really trying to get his subs up. But Om Singh, you already heard City, right? City, and by the way, this goes out to everyone that's on here. If you are interested in going live and you don't have the 50 subs, you can still go live using the Prism app. It's a third-party app, but it allows you to live stream without the 50 subs on YouTube, according to City, all right? APOC, is that Gabby from Jay's channel? I have no, Gabby, I think that's the one I subbed to today on Matt's channel. I believe she needed subs, she wanted to go live. And then I told her to put some shorts on there. Thanks for joining my Discord server. That's right before, you know, shit hit the fan. Nolan is innocent. I go to Indian astrologer Baba and he says Nolan didn't shoot Kennedy. Man, we all miss Nolan, don't we? Kapo, thank you for your work on this file. I laugh my ass off. I have zero control issues. Do you bottle things up until you explode security? No, I don't. I used to when I was younger. When I was younger, I was very impulsive. And as I got older, I became very, I started bottling things up and then rechanneling that energy while working out. I would go crazy at the gym, and then when I do steam and sauna, I would just feel relaxed and relieved. And now, like, I'm at the point where all of that, like, even during this entire time, I've been very silent about the entire thing, and I've been very patient. And now it's just like getting to me, because it's getting to me to the point where I kind of just want to put it all out there and just be like, all right, now here you go. This is what you created, you know? Speak your mind, I'm here. Best is back, baby. What's going on, Best? Welcome back here. Karen, what's up, Karen? John Roberts is laughing. Best bitch. Okay, let me speed this up because I know you guys are writing and I'm not reading. Karen, toxic as in poison. Damn, bro, if you want to use, go ahead. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. I chose not to. Simple as that. Damn, I'm so stuck on the one because, yeah, both cool. I go to both lives, but I'm against the wall here. MST, you're never forced to choose. I've never forced anyone ever on my channel or off the channel or off the stream. I only have contacts of 4 people from YouTube. So I have no idea what's being said or why I'm being accused of saying to anyone not to go there. I don't care who goes where. You're not locked into this channel. This is free will. You can go to both channels if you like, you know. I'm not asking you to pick a side or anything. I just want this one person to get the hell away from me, to just get out of my life. It's that simple. I mean, the guy has gone through divorce before. Did he give his ex-wife the same issue? You know, like, stay the F away, you know? Like, how do you just, I've been silent. I've just hoping that eventually this person will just walk away. There's got to be other stuff you can do, man. You've got a job. You got your YouTube thing going on. Like, just focus on yourself. I'm like a little ant in the world. Dick in one hand, beer in the other, in the morning shower, that's when I feel like me. I feel most like when I'm around my family. Okay, that's awesome, around your family. Just cut my thumb. Barrage Interactive, where you been, man? It's been a while. I've been living in a toxic relationship for more than a decade, and it's not romantic relationship. I'm talking about here. Wait, a toxic relationship with a family member, or right here on this channel? This is a toxic relationship. I'm a little confused, It's not a romantic relationship. I'm talking about here. Thanks, brother. Of course, John Roberts. When I was with my boys, I feel like myself the most. I love being around my friends. All right, so around your friends, you feel the most relaxed. Like Faith Lingenfelter can be Faith Lingenfelter. I get it. Like around the boys. Yeah, I gotta say, I feel most like myself only around when I'm around my 2 youngest daughters, and I could be goofy and silly. I just feel relaxed because they just look up to me. They just, like, anything I do, I could dance, like do dumb dance moves or whatever, and they just laugh and they do the same moves or whatever. It's precious. Well, no, I don't think I'll ever regret not exploring, because no amount of time with her could ever feel like enough. Her eyes are all I need. You could say I'm a one-woman man. That's awesome, man. I like that value. Wish you both the best, man. Best in the house, baby. They make me feel like a kid again. My family. You can go live on PC with no subs. No, but you can't go on YouTube. You can only go live if you use the Prism app. By the way, guys, sorry, I haven't reminded you guys. If you haven't, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel. YouTube starts sending new people in here, and we love interacting with you guys. As you could tell, I do go through each and every comment, and everyone in blue here is family to me. They help me create this channel, so please hit that like button and help the channel out as well. I sub to you, Om. Do you know Nirvana? I love Nirvana, man. That's my favorite band. Knockoff Gamer. We were talking about that on Matt's channel today. Om saying, Billy, Gabby, I'm at 50 subs now. Congrats, Gabby. That's awesome. You can live now. I'm seriously gonna cry in pain. Damn, bro. Isn't it just a cut, you said? I thought you said it's just a cut. Is it that serious? Bye, Hardik. I'm going to school now. Bye. Good luck at school. Best. Have a great day and Vande Mataram. Gary, I was wrong. I messed up. I need you and now you're gone. Gary, come home. All right, I'm on my way, Dylan. Everyone, did you hear about Bonnie Tyler died yesterday on this Wednesday evening? My favorite song, Bonnie Tyler. It was Total Eclipses of the... Oh, I know that song. I didn't know that was Bonnie Tyler. That's sad, Karen. I know you haven't made no one choose. It's just crazy how this happened, but it should stop. You're not wrong. I know, but how do I stop it is the question at this point. Do I just put out all the text messages? I mean, I know that would definitely stop it, you know, or if he's aware that that's what I'm willing to do, full transparency, I'll put every single thing out there. I know it would stop that, you know, and if he's okay with that, I guarantee you it will end it. Also, Bonnie Tyler was 75 years old too. Bye, best. And I'm like 95% there. I have 5% of patience left to that point. Why are you faking your accent? It sounds goofy. This is my accent. I was born over here in the US, PC Gamer. Maybe he misses. I know it is kind of like the missing part, and it's jealousy. It's a lot of things, you know. But it's got to stop, bro. It's freaking weird, man. John, may Bonnie Tyler rest in peace. Yup, my young niece and nephews, his family, I meant. Damn, I wrote like the live. I feel the most like myself. I get an Acura NSX, such a beautiful car. I'm gonna put these little obes to sleep. Be right back. All good, MST. We'll see you in a bit. Talking about subs, I love Jersey Mike subs. They do have good subs, though. I'll admit that. And that special sauce, the Jersey Mike sauce, really adds to it. Carvana, nice choice in car. It's a beautiful car. Yeah, it's very sad. I have a pair of sugar gliders as pets. Oh, those are pretty awesome, man. Are you aware about those? Yeah, they are cute, man. But do they bite at all? Like, you know, when they're babies and stuff? They look really cute, but from what I heard, there was some negative parts about having them. I can't remember if it was the poop or something like that, or like what's the cons of owning a sugar glider? You're the first person that I know that has that as a pet though, but my daughter wanted to get that. HS, you can never be too petty. Yes, but I need advice, guys. I'm reaching out to you guys for advice. HS, get my digits from Matt and hit me up all right, sounds good, Mark. Om saying, I started and exercises my goal to achieve 15 pull-ups. Currently, I can do 10 to 12 pull-ups at max. I can do 40 push-ups, but I have push it to 50, and I can do 100 squats, just want to split in half. That's awesome, man. Each day that you do it, I remember when I was doing push-ups, I was doing it like every commercial break. I would just, you know, start doing push-ups. And then eventually I got to the point, it was in my younger days, when I was able to do 100 straight. Now I could probably do, I'd say, 30, but if I wanted to increase it, I would just keep on doing more daily. So that's awesome that you're doing that, Om Singh. It really does help you. All these natural workouts where you don't even need to have weights, and you can just use your own body weight, it's excellent. Can be petty as fuck when I want. I guarantee you guys would have snapped by now. Am I wrong? I feel like you guys would have just been like, I'm done with this. You know, I can't let someone talk bad about me, you know, like this. I feel like myself after drinking a cup of coffee. That's great, Maria. I agree, H Security, John Roberts. HT, tell me the backstory on that guy. I always make the end. Carvana, it's too much to fill you up on. And plus, like, I also feel like just talking about it kind of stresses me out. So I kind of don't want to discuss it. But I did, you know, I'm the one who did put the question up there. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm asking you guys. But it's for those who know already what's going on. If I start from the beginning, again, it's going to get me, you know, a little agitated. So I'd rather not do that. When I'm in my own skin, I feel like myself. That's simple, Ron. I think releasing the text will only escalate things. Yeah, but it will definitely stop things. It will definitely dead everything. It'll be like, shit, everyone knows that I lied about everything that I said. I bullshitted to all of these people. Plus, the wife ain't gonna be happy, man. I'll tell you that much. HS, and you know how to reach me off of YouTube. Yep, I know, Trish. Mark and Trish, thank you guys. I say, yeah, I don't want to talk to him. I just want him to disappear. There's billions of people in this world. I'm just saying, stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. I don't discuss your name. I'll never mention your name. Just stay the hell away from me. Don't talk about me. Don't make bullshit up, and say that I don't want I told people not to join your channel, or like, just don't talk about another person. Just be a grown man, move on, make some new friends, make another. I mean, you can start another podcast with somebody. Like, there's so many freaking people in this world. Just leave me alone. I say, yeah, talk this out. Don't bump head. Agree to disagree. You're a grown man. I'm a grown man that has. The reason I got to where I am today is by avoiding people like that. That's how I've become the man that I am today. When I get that sense where someone is not a good person, I just disappear, I vanish. And it has helped me my entire life. Once I've learned to do that, where I just avoid drama, I get that bad feeling, that intuition, and I'm very glad I did. Just seeing like the behavior of a 45-year-old man, I am very glad I did walk away. This would have been really toxic. It could have been worse. Alpha wolf boy. I mean, for a 45-year-old man, I've never seen someone so impulsive like that. It's like a toddler's behavior. Is it? Oh, what's up, Alpha? Welcome to the live stream. Bro, you lost and I know you're feeling, and I lost my brother. I know you're feeling. Recipes hard. Thanks a lot, Bess. Appreciate it, man. I thought you were going to school, man. Alpha, is it pink? What's going on, Alpha? The best part of waking up is your Folgers in your cup. Thanks a lot, John Roberts. I don't know where that came from. Fart baby, yo, I need help. I took a boner pill and now my shaft is rock hard. Dude, start stroking, man. That's the story of my life. You got to live up to the name, Hardik. Vayu Kapoor, I don't think there are any, but you could say that they're nocturnal and incredibly playful. They can become stressed by loud noises or unfamiliar surroundings. I chose them because I'm a night owl myself. That's pretty cool, man. And are they difficult to take care of? Like, are they high maintenance animals? And do you have to get them in pairs? Bro, Carvana, what's your sign? Because I'm the same way. I'm an Aquarius. The Pink Panther is pink. Security, very good at reading people. Yeah, I am pretty good at it, and I sensed it. Once I sensed it, I did pull the plug, but I wish I would have known a little earlier, Ayush Singh, hello, what's going on, Ayush? Welcome to the live, good to have you on. Ayush, you've been here for a while, man, but I see you missing sometimes. Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're not. Are you Indian? Yes. I'm not even gonna answer that. You wanna see the bike mark? You're very welcome, brother. He said one day a week he wants to do 1 hour of Bible study. He asked me to join. I said, nah, it's all good. Whatever you want to do on his channel, MST, I have no problem with it. It's a free world. I'm a grown man and I have no problem with you being on that side or this side or both sides. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me. I appreciate your company when you're here. I will not look at you differently because you go on that channel. It doesn't matter to me. I just want that person to get out of my life. It's that simple. I will not hold anything against you. I promise you that. If you enjoy it there, that's your prerogative. You're a grown woman, so I have no problem with that. And I know you guys wouldn't say shit about me anyway, but a little part of me just wants to clear up my name and put it all out there. And then you guys, but again, I'm just going to leave it at that. I just don't want to, but I'm approaching that point. I think that's when, it will clarify a lot of things. John Roberts, I'm a Taurus, and then you'll see what, I'm going to leave it at that. Fart baby, okay, I'm going to go to the pub and get some baby fluid out of me. Favorite category, the spank session. There's nothing godly about this issue, though. If you could end it, do it. The truth sets you free. I feel like doing it. I really feel like doing it. Trust me, MST. It's just holding me back because I don't want to ruin somebody else's life. So you and the person talked and texted. Yes, Carvana, you're on the right page. That was my next question. I don't know. But on my end, to me, it don't feel right. It don't feel right, yes. It don't feel right for me. I'm 46 years old, and to be having to go through this is weird. It's downright weird. This shouldn't be happening at this age. Maybe in my 20s, yes. Not as a grown man. Nice show. Good evening, everyone. Thanks a lot, Amy. Ayush, what happened? What happened? Ayush, just nothing. We're just talking about a little drama that's been going on. I respect you, brother. Thanks a lot, John Roberts. Mr. America, I'm going to steal India. You will feel it. Sorry for the same comment second time. All good, Ayush. I feel most me when I ponder especially about cosmos and various phenomena in it. I always want to know why behind everything before how. Yeah, you seem like an inquisitive creature, Om Singh. No, I never trash you at all. Instead, no, I know you would never trash me. Instead, I say it on his live, HS ain't like that, or say that. I don't care who's there, I say it. No, I appreciate that, MST. And even if you don't, it's all right. Like, I could fight my own battles, so I'm not relying on you to defend me where it would impact your relationship. You know, I'm a grown man. I could definitely fight my own battles. I do appreciate it, though. You know, it's very kind of you to stand up for me, but it may work against you. You know, so I think just let this play out. You know, I'm gonna seek a little advice, see where to take it. But at this point, like, I kind of just want to let the cat out of the bag. That's where I'm going with this. Fart baby, guys. Anyone have a category recommendation so I can dump this load? Mark, does your wife take out a needle to make your sleeves smaller to have those guns? Yeah, you know, she's like, you know, Jeff, you got to show them off, you know, show off the guns, you know. If you got to flaunt it, Jeff. APOC Security, I think you have already made your decision. We will stand behind you either way. Thanks a lot, APOC. Appreciate it, man. I'm hotter than a supermodel right now, but it's ruining yours and your mental space. It is. That's the worst part. It is really, it wasn't before. Before, I basically took it, I threw it out, I put it in the garbage can, or, you know, and now I just feel like it's crawling out of the garbage can, you know, like roaches are just coming out of the garbage can. That's where I placed him. I took him, threw him in the trash, and now somehow he's like Chucky, you know, and just won't get away. You're very welcome, brother. Thanks a lot, John Roberts. Vayu, what's one thing you never forgave, no matter who did it? I'd say lying really hurts me the most. Because it's just the foundation of everything: friendship, relationship, marriage, whatever. That I'd never forgive. Cheating, I would never forgive. I would just be like, all right, it wasn't meant to be, and just walk away. Not that I've had it happen to me though. But that's one thing. How about you, Vi? That's a good question. I like that. What's one thing you would never forgive, no matter who did it? Let's see. What's one thing you would never forgive, no matter who did it? But if I have a strong feeling that he's been watching my live streams, say the word. Tell me to send out the text messages. Tell me to show it, and we'll be good. Don't mention my name, and I won't send it out. It's that simple. What's one thing you never forgive? Ayush from India. Did you ever throw your dookie into a garden? No, I have not. But I've had Mexicans that have done that. Do you know what a cardinal is? Princess Aisha, that's what I said. Maybe might not be comfortable in Hindi. Yes, that's what I said. Maybe he might not be comfortable in Hindi. I'm not. I'm better at when you speak it, I can understand it. When I speak it broken. But when you're not there, I am do it. Wait, hang on. But when you're not there, I am do it. I know you can fight your own battles, but you're not alone. Thanks a lot, MST. Appreciate that. Mark, how many sheds do you have? Mr. America knows Hindi. Yes, I do know Hindi. I'm not perfectly though, but just to get by. Fort baby, I think I'm gonna go watch chicks sharing a dude. Or maybe some lady on lady. MST, APOC is right. Whatever you choose, we're with you. Thanks a lot, MST. Thanks a lot, APOC. Appreciate you guys. Do you play pickleball with special needs children to boost your ego? Carvana, Mr. Hardik, I'm so proud I made it from the beginning of the stream and I'm still here. Me too. I'm really proud too. You were here for the entire thing. Sorry, it's like so dramatic. I hate talking about shit like this. I would prefer to discuss stuff like where we walk away with some knowledge, you know. And I'm kind of like using this as a venting session, like a bee, you know. So my bad, guys. I'm gonna cut it out now. HS, what do you think? What do you think? Do I cheat anyone? No, you would never cheat on anyone, man. You seem like a loyal dude. You look like a male model, brother. Hey, thanks a lot, John Roberts. Appreciate that, man. Very sweet of you to say, man. I need to get mod on this channel. Fart baby, you will eventually, man. I need to see you here more often. Carvana didn't come in the end, LOL. Yeah, right? She made it from the beginning and she's been here. I'm back and still in severe pain. Oh man, that sucks, Barrage. How bad is the cut, man? Is it bone deep? Dude, I'm sure he is, man. I can't get rid of the dude, but I guarantee you, if he wants those messages to go out, I would highly recommend for him to go through the entire messages, and if he says release it, I shall release, and it will clear up everything. Everything that he's been saying, all the bullshit he's been saying, will be cleared up. Betrayal is the one thing and more. Betrayal is the one thing I won't forgive. I will forgive. MST, I know, right? Needs a recommendation, bro. HD, all ranges are welcomed in conversation. You're very welcome, brother. Fart baby Carvana, what's your favorite category for releasing? I like to say your name. That's good. You could say it as much as you want. Hardik. Shallow but burns real bad. It's from plastic. Damn, man. Just put some Neosporin on it, man. Or just put some rubbing alcohol on it. Take that pain like a man and then wrap it up. King David, what's going on? Just because we forgive doesn't mean we should forget. We don't have to subject ourselves to abuse over and over. We are to be like Jesus, but we are not Jesus. What's up, King David? Thank you for that, but we don't discuss politics or religion in here. So if you could please refrain from that. I just don't want to create any conflict over religion and stuff. But I do respect you. MST, so what if he's here? Maybe he wants to hear this. Same way Hardik can pop in, but I don't pop in on him. I don't want to pop in on him. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to hear his voice. It went south, but they were a good pair. It's that simple. Yeah, so if he hears this and he's aware that that's what I'm willing to do, that's the extent I'm willing to go, it should put a stop to this entire thing. Fart baby in the open. I look like that last turd in the toilet, just won't flush, it just keeps on circling in the bowl. That's the worst, right, when you have one of those. I think the two things that are the worst, speaking of poop, by the way, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. It really helps the channel. I know some of you forget on the way in. But John, I'd say those toilets, you know, where they have that square knob and you flush it and it has that weak flush and it just keeps on spinning, never goes down. And the other one is like when you take a poop, but you get a broken piece, and you know where the other half is, it's still in you. And you try to force that baby out. Carvana, I need you to spank my baby butt. Mr. America, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know, Aisha. You keep on asking me that question. High as fuck, whiskey at the point. I just talked out of the house and locked it from the... oh my God, John, was a view. Carvana, I want to get into that whole damn fart baby. Easy there, man. Carvana, you know you can always get rid of people if you like, unless you can handle it. It's totally your call, all right? Om saying, I will never forgive HS if HS ever quit live stream in the future. It's one thing I will not let slide. Thanks a lot, Om. No, but I have no intentions of quitting, man. We're doing great on this channel. The day stream that we had earlier was actually the best one that we've had to date. So yeah, I have no intention of quitting, man. I want to remain close to you guys. I feel like I still got to get to know you guys. There's a lot more questions that I have. Yeah, so I'm not going anywhere, man. MST, the chicken, Mark, John Roberts, I feel you, Cody Brown. Loan people money and not getting it back. Heads, oh, that's a good one, man. Don't loan money, lost too much. I think never loan money you're not willing to lose. And don't expect it back, basically. King David, the chicken came first because who's going to sit on the egg? Carvana, John Roberts, no first the eggs. Yes, King David, I agree. God made the chicken and the rotation started. Hello, I hear you, brother. Thanks, John Roberts, for being a listening ear. Hello, bro, do you remember me? Paku. No, I do not remember you, man. I'm sorry. Has it been a while since you've been here? You don't know. Dude, I hate when my poop breaks and you get multiple chunks. Yeah, I hate that also. I like it when you see that point at the end. And then, and especially like you get that point at the end. But back when I used to use toilet paper, when I used to be a caveman and didn't have a bidet, but when you get that point out as well, that completion point, and then you wipe and it's clean as well, and you're just like, damn, this is heavenly. Hi, Pacao, Fart Baby was filming some content. What's the current question? And Matt walks in right when we're talking about poop, the perfect poop. Thanks, Mark. Rakesh Sharma. What's one thing you will never forgive? Stealing a Red Bull can from my refrigerator. That's pretty deep, Rakesh. I can't believe the talk about poop. What the F? Like I say, HS, lean on my shoulder, not my boobies. Vent, because I see it bugs you and you're very chilled. Thanks a lot, MST. Appreciate that. John Roberts. Fart Baby, dude, you are putting water in your butt. You're freaky. Fart Baby, wait till you try it, man. When you try it and you realize that you don't have dingleberries and you have a cleaner ass, you feel like you just showered and your ass is clean, that's when you're going to be like, I love hard dick. Because I put you on that, man. Your log tapers off so your asshole doesn't, exactly. The sphincter doesn't just snap and then crush it in, to give you a graphic, when the sphincter automatically closes and you're like, no, don't close it. Corvana, right? I just did a video on that question pretty much. I'll never forgive that. I agree. You take my Red Bull, we're fighting. I remember trying Red Bull when I was young, but it was Red Bull and vodka. And that's what I would drink. That would be my favorite drink. And a splash of cranberry juice. And you'd call that a raging bull? Water on your butt cheeks, not in your butt. No, but it's got to go on and it's got to also clean like the interior. Those, when you ever take a piece of tissue and you keep on cleaning and it never stops, but you can get more out. If you were to wipe a certain way, you would get more out. Or if you did those clenches, those Kegels, you would get more out. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'll never forget someone talking about the last beer. HS was taking a heavy piss back there. No, that's me. I have it connected right here. There's like a funnel over here. So as I'm speaking, that's how seriously I take YouTube live streaming. No, that's the back. I have some water lines that are right over here. Mr. America, today's question is about chicken too. Good day, bidet. Taper so your butt doesn't slam shut. What's up, Mike is making stuff. Good to see you again, man. But you know what I'm talking about, Mike. I bet you and your wife are doing some freaky. Does your wife have big cans or a dumper? I don't like to talk about my wife like that, Fart Baby. Leaving one in the chamber sucks. It does, man. Come on, Fart Baby. By the way, guys, I am going to be ending this live soon. It's been an hour and 33, so I do want to spend time with my family. So I will be cutting it short in a bit. Usually I keep it on until 11 o'clock, but I do also want to get to the bottom of this. Come on, Fart Baby. Yes, but not inside your asshole. What a topic, my guy. Paku, you know this stuff interests you, right? You can act like all disgusted, but you know that this is, you're like, wait a second, I thought I was the only one that felt this way. Ready for the events that make me think I've started a conspiracy. Because these are the things that we don't discuss, but they happen to all of us. We're humans. Have you ever met anyone who was going through alcoholic fatty liver? I have actually, Om Singh. A distant family member. And they eventually quit completely, but they're still suffering because of that. Mark, don't forget to comment after this live. Hardik shows us how you use the bidet, but do it while clean. Basically do a demonstration on there. Be like, dedicate one whole live stream to how to use a bidet. Favorite anime? I don't have any favorite anime, Midfella. By the way, guys, if you haven't, please hit that like button. It's only at 31. I think it's because I haven't been mentioning it all night. I know some of you forget, which is why I like to mention it. But we are on the low end, probably because I was, venting. So apologies for that. Gotta go. HS has somehow turned into four people on my screen. I reckon. I reckon that's my cue to call it a night. Good night, mate, and good night, everyone. Good night, Vayu Kapoor. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Get some sleep. Hopefully, no hangover. Good chatting with you, brother. Always good chatting with you. Fart baby. Sometimes I actually like a nice wet poop. It feels cleansing. I hate a wet poop. That's when I know my diet is incorrect. Hello, I'm Rowan. Can you shout me out? Sure. Shout out to Rowan. There we go. Shout out to Rowan. Or shout out to Jessica Cole. John Roberts, no, we are your family too. You guys are, man. You guys really are. Will do, Aisha. Stay on for 3 more hours. Yo, Matt, are you still on? Are you the dude that clapped my dad's cheeks? No. I'm a happily married man with 3 kids. What up, Ling? Welcome to the live. Mike, so I said I was making an AI, right? I got to the end stages of coding and I went live to show the go live. And what happened? My favorite animal, lion. Mine too. That's why I'm like half lion. That's my spirit animal. Killing my family, probably. A what? Cloudburst? What are you talking about? Oh, that's something you would never forgive. Okay, I forgot about the question. Guys, do we like big logs or a wet waterfall poop flow? I'd say a big log. When it's a nice, big, complete log, and it looks like a healthy, I got it operational, shut off the live, went to work. The live is stuck in studio for 2 days. Oh, you know how you do it, Mike? I get what your question is. If you click on the plus button again, it's going to ask you, do you want to resume your live? You click on resume, and then you click X to end the live. That's happened to me several times. I haven't gone 2 days, but I've went a long time where it was stuck in the live. You have to go on the same device that you were on when you started the live. Then open up YouTube, regular YouTube, not YouTube Studio, plus press the plus icon to go live, and that's when it's going to give you that prompt, and that's the only way you could end it. Hopefully that helps. Hardik, I want a peep show. Ever had corn race after a barbecue? First person to produce a kernel in their poop wins. Yeah, dude, I remember when I saw that when I was younger, man. Or when I eat Chipotle, where you still see the corn fresh in there. Then I get a notification 2 days later this content is banned in your country. Oh. Well, if it's getting banned, usually they give you a reason as to why it's banned, but you can actually still post it. It tells you which countries it's banned in, but it's still available. So as long as it's not the US, you're in the US, so you should be good. I normally type like the live 50 times. I slacked today. Yeah, I know, it was all good, MST. I had you preoccupied with stuff. Can you please shout me out? Sure. Shout out to Jessica Cole again. Bye, Mr. America. Good night, Aisha. Carvana sup. I need that dumper. Jessica Cole, welcome. Like the live. Yeah, Jessica, please hit the like button before you exit. Mike making stuff on multiple other territories. Tap for options. Good night to you, Mike, and good morning to you, Aisha. Thank you for being here. This live is exceptional. Thank you, Pakal. This is like up your alley. You like talking about stuff like this. One option, delete video. Are you okay with deleting the video? That sucks if you have to delete the video, man. It seems like something I would want to watch. Wow, this is shit talk. It is shit talk. Mike, laugh my ass off. I saw a lion in my dream. That's why I like lions. That's a good sign when you see a lion. A poop that looks like a baby, that means you're getting that courage. A poop that still looks like a baby Ruth in a swimming pool. Everyone comment your type of poop that you had today. Me, I had 2 chunky logs out that were extra smelly. I had a healthy one. It was like one of those long ones. Mr. America, good night and good morning to you. Good morning to you, Aisha. And thanks for always being here. Om saying, HS, have you tried drawing things up on a wall while you were taking a long pee? No, I have not tried drawing anything on a wall. Maybe when my younger days at like a bar or something, or like a club, but all I remember was one time I remember I was at a club, I can't remember how old I was, and I was really drunk, and when you feel like doing wrong things, So I had to go pee, and then I peed in the garbage can instead, which was right next to it. So I peed over there, and I left. And then the next time I had to use the bathroom, it started a trend, and everybody was just peeing in the garbage can. So that thing was to the top. I think the worst thing about being a man is like when you get the split stream. You guys ever get that split stream? Where it's shooting in two different directions and you're like, oh shit, but it's usually right after you had intercourse. You guys know what I'm talking about, or if you took care of yourself. Anyway, on that note, guys, this has been a very productive live. I'm glad we're ending it on a good note, very interesting stuff. So I will be ending this live, and I will catch you all tomorrow. I'm gonna go have some family time. We didn't do that well with the likes, but who cares about that right now? I really like peeing on my poop. Nice medium cigar like toilet trout. Tapered is the best. It was so beautiful, it brought a tear to my eye. I tried peeing while standing up in a Greyhound bus when I was 11 years old, and it turned the corner. Good night, Carvana. Good night, Fart Baby. Good night, John Roberts. Good night, Om. And special shout out to Trish, Elizabeth, and Vayu. And thank you guys for always being here and for listening to me tonight. Usually I'm not a drama person. I rarely ever talk about stuff like this. I feel really childish doing it, but it's something that has been annoying me. And so thanks for listening. Thanks for being my listening ear today. I really appreciate that. This has been awesome. Love and respect to all of you. I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.